What is up, YouTube? Footer Charles here, back with some Madden 16 draft champions. We got a really quick draft end game. I am back. Haven't made a video in a couple of days, and I apologize for that, guys. I've been busy with finals. And look at this for our weekend signature: Isaac Bruce, Le'Veon Bell, and Reggie Bush. Now, someone in my comment section a while ago wanted me to try out this Le'Veon Bell. I can never get him in mud because he costs way too much, but I got him in draft champions. This is a perfect opportunity. You can tell I was thinking about getting Isaac Bruce, but you know what? Someone on my comment section wanted to see Le'Veon Bell, so I'm going to give the people what they want. And this round we get Ezekiel Anza. His road to the playoff card is an absolute stud. Screw his football outsider card. That card is a lot better in terms of the how much it goes for. And the next time we get C.J. Mosley. I remember C.J. Mosley in Madden 15, how ridiculously overpowered that card was because it had ridiculously high play rec and ridiculously high catching and zone. So that C.J. Mosley in Madden 15 was ridiculous. So right here we take Gerald McCoy. We're just going to go with him. So now we get a running back option and a quarterback. We get Tony Romo. I don't know why I said running back. We already have Bell. So I'm like, you know what? Let's get Romo because I don't want to rock with Mark Sanchez. And then we get Delaney Walker. So we're getting a lot of good cards this draft champions run, which is good. That's what I want to see. And then the legend round, we get the GOAT, Ronnie Lott. Unbelievable. That's a great pick. You already know. We're just gonna move Allen to the free safety side. Of course, man, it's freaking Ronnie Lott. So we get into the first. This is actually the second game because the first kid rage quit after one drive. He's one of those Madden players where you get a turnover off him and he immediately just quits. It could still be 0-0. You get a turnover and he'll just quit. So that's how that went. So now we're into this second game here, and my opponent's got DeMarco Murray. Now DeMarco Murray's not very good. Fumble. So Ronnie Lott. Oh, I was so hoping there'd be a fumble right there because that would be absolutely insane. In the very first play, we get a fumble. And this dude's just trying to throw it up, bat it down. He's also got Herman Moore. Now originally, I don't know why, but I had Brandon Browner on Herman Moore. Brandon Brown is my number 2 cornerback, so I had to change that around because I knew that was going to totally screw me over. I don't think this kid was good enough to notice. And look at Ronnie Lott getting the pick. Ronnie Lott trying to see if we can maybe make a return. We get knocked out of bounds at the 25-yard line. That's big, man. That's great. Thank you, Ronnie Lott. So we're going to give it to Le'Veon Bell. Look at him. Look at Le'Veon Bell. He's still up, getting down to the 10. What a nice run by Le'Veon Bell, and I'm telling you, this signature Le'Veon Bell is so ridiculously awesome. This card is so much fun to use. Takes a big hit there, hold on to the ball. I really want to get him in mud, but he goes for 600,000 coins, and Chris Ivory is just too good for me to get rid of. So, but hey, that's one thing I love about draft champions. Because see, in draft champs, because not everyone that plays Madden is going to be able to spend a ton of money on Ultimate Team to get a beastly stacked team. Well, Draft Champions gives an opportunity for those people, to get to play with some of those players. There's people that they'll probably never get to play with Ronnie Lott. They'll never get to play with signature Tony Gonzalez or Le'Veon Bell or Isaac Bruce, So I think it's really, really cool that, it gives people that opportunity that, can't spend tons of money on packs. I think that Draft Champs is, in my opinion, the best game mode in Madden this year, in my opinion. And also, it gives people a chance to try out new cards in Draft Champs before maybe they get them in MUT. That's what I try to do with the Legends every single week. I try to try them out, and if they're that good, then I'll go ahead and I'll pick them up in MUT. So, I think that's a really, really cool thing. And at the beginning of the year, Draft Champs is how I determined which elite cards I wanted to get on my team, or even, some of the golded gems, because Draft Champs gave me a chance to try out all those cards that I wouldn't maybe necessarily get to try out in Ultimate Team all the time. So, I think the Draft Champions is really, really cool. 10 out of 10 EA. You guys did a great job with it. Only if your gameplay wasn't shit, then I would probably give this game a 10 out of 10 rating. Right now, it's stuck at a 6 out of 10 just because the gameplay sucks. So he's set with a 3rd down and 7 now, and that one going to the out route, but it's going to be incomplete. Now he has Dwayne Bowe. You guys will see in this game how ridiculous. I didn't get the memo that Dwayne Bowe is such a good blocker, because you'll see him blocking Ronnie Lott absolutely insane. Right here, look at him. How is he holding Ron? Look at this. That's Ronnie Lott versus Dwayne Bowe. Last I checked, Dwayne Bowe's a bum. Tom Brady has more receiving yards than Dwayne Bowe, and you're really going to tell me that Bowe's going to be able to block Ronnie Lott like that? Please. If Ronnie Lott was still in the league, Lott would make Bowe look like his bitch, right? So I don't want to have any of that stuff, man. I don't want to see him blocking Ronnie Lott like that anymore. 3rd down and 3. This one is going to be a little bit of PI, but pass interference isn't called in this game, so you ain't got to worry. Pretty much the only way you're going to get pass interference is if you user your cornerback, your linebacker, and you like press X. You know, like if you press the X button like before they catch the ball. I mean, and even then, like I don't even know if your player will go into that animation or not. Like it's just the weirdest thing. Pass interference is non-existent in this game. It's just the absolute weirdest thing. But I know in the last gen consoles, you pretty much get clipping like, you know, every other play. So I mean, you know that's interesting. So we throw a pick. This dude almost juiced up my entire team. So this isn't going from bad to worse for us already. Now, man, I don't want to lose with this team, man. I got Ronnie Lott. I got Le'Veon Bell. Look at again, Dwayne Bell blocking Ronnie Lott like crazy. Like this is absolutely ridiculous. So 2nd down and 3. I knew exactly where he was going, and that's not where you want to go. Get the user pick with C.J. Mosley. I didn't want him to take it out of the end zone, but Mosley was like, screw you and what you want to do. I'm going to do what I want to do, and I'm going to take it out of the end zone. But a huge pick there for C.J. Mosley. We definitely needed that. And then Bell's going to get stuffed in the backfield here. We didn't draft that good of an offensive line, if you guys did not notice. But this guy does not know how to defend the screen pass. Look at Le'Veon Bell. I don't know why he cut in that deep. If he doesn't make that deep of a cut, that's a touchdown for sure. So we go right back to the screen pass. This guy didn't know how to defend it, and I don't think he does. Now, see, if you're facing someone that has just insane D-line users and they don't know how to defend the screens, call just nothing but screens on them because it'll just eat them up. Look at Bobby Rainey down the sidelines. I wish I didn't go out of bounds there. I didn't anticipate him just totally whiffing on that tackle. So unfortunately, we don't get the touchdown. But Le'Veon Bell, you know what? I'm glad that Bell got the touchdown instead. So Le'Veon Bell gets the touchdown. We're going to go into half with a 4-point lead, and we get ball. So that's pretty big for us. Definitely, you know, again, it always helps having the ball at half. Whether you're winning, losing, tie game, it always helps to get the ball at half. You know, so that's my philosophy. Look at Le'Veon Bell, man. Only if DGB would have held that block for like another second, I would have been gone, man. I'm waiting for that big breakout run by Le'Veon Bell. But in my opinion, I mean, I don't watch too many Steelers games, so maybe you Steelers fans can tell me otherwise. I don't think Le'Veon Bell is like an absolute, like, you know, gonna break like 90-yard runs, 80-yard runs. He's more or less gonna get like the 5 or 6-yard runs constantly and just wear you down slowly. But I just don't think Le'Veon Bell is much of like one of those kind of you know, gash you for huge runs kind of running back. I mean, you know, of course he'll do that like every other running back, but for the most part, he just, you know, chews away at you by getting those like short, you know, like 5-yard, 6-yard runs that add up after a while. So, but that's my opinion on Bell. So DGB, we throw it up. I don't know what he was doing with his user, but that didn't work. So DGB goes up, gets the touchdown. So now we're up 14-3, and we could have been down 10-0 going into the 2-minute warning. So that's definitely good. Now Eric Weems is going to get a nice return here out to midfield. So the defense has got to make some plays. He's going to have to DeMarco Murray, but that is going to go nowhere. We were just all in there to stuff that run. And on 2nd down and 13, he's going to try to throw it up, but this one's going to be picked off by Nate Allen, and he's going to end up rage quitting. So anyways, guys, I'm Fluttershy. I hope you enjoyed this Madden 16 Draft Champions game. Again, it's glad to be back, making some videos. Haven't made a commentary in a couple of days, so sorry if I was a little bit rusty and I wasn't very good, but bear with me, all right? I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out and have a great day.